Hello, my name is Corey Cleveland, and I'm here with Mike Allen, President and CEO of Eclipse Gold Mining. Mike, can we start with the high-level summary of Eclipse and the pursuit or the opportunities you're pursuing?
Sure. The high-level summary of Eclipse is we're a new issuer. Eclipse started trading February 18th on the TSXV. Symbol is EGLD. We also have a U.S. listing. In terms of the company, what we are is it's a series of individuals that have created 9 successful exits within the mining space. So we're people that sort of specialize in the business of mining. Such names as Newmarket, International Royalties, Equinox was founded by some of our directors. So we've got people that really understand the business of mining. And within Eclipse, we've identified a very interesting district scale project. It's called the Hercules. It's about an hour outside of Reno in Nevada.
And with that, you recently released some results. Were these good results?
They were good results. The headline hole is 79.92 meters of 0.8 grams per ton AUEQ, very near surface. As a comparable, I mean, some of the big mines in Nevada run head grades of about 0.34 grams per ton. And they're obviously down a fair ways in their mining operations. So what we're hoping to identify in the sort of the next phase of drilling is a high grade core to start off a mine with. And then the other part of the drilling is we've got wide spaces and multiple targets that have got a sea of low grade around. So we can really start to focus in on a starter pit to kick off a mining operation, and then be able to say, okay, this is a truly large scale system, will be a large scale operation, maybe a multi-generational mine that can attract capital and investment into that part of the world.
Can I ask for a bit of clarity and for you to expand on, when I hear low grade, I don't understand, or I don't think of a positive result.
Yeah.
What kind of mine or what kind of project do you have a good result when you have low grade?
Yeah, I mean probably the most direct comparable geology wise is Kinross's Round Mountain. It's a monstrous deposit. It's been around for several decades. I think that they're mining a grade of about 0.34 grams per ton and producing 300,000 ounces a year out of it. Similarly, Marigold is about that same sort of range, 0.3, 0.4 grams per ton. What is neat about these operations, and particularly Nevada, is because Nevada is a very mining expertise state, they're highly efficient. The American worker really can move material efficiently. And so you get these large operations that are moving a lot of rock. It's not a lot of value per ton, but they do a lot of tons cheaply and therefore make a lot of money doing it.
What I understand is from a previous conversation is that the kind of mining or the kind of project you're pursuing here is very similar to what the Kinross project is.
Very much, definitely. We're looking at an open pit heap leach operation. So that is what Kinross is. And essentially it's largely what Nevada is known for in the modern sense. Historically, Nevada was underground, but now it's transitioned to open pit heap leach operations.
From the results that you've taken away here, what's important for shareholders to understand or to know about these?
For a project that is as early stage as Hercules is, to be able to come out with 11 out of 12 holes successfully intersecting significant gold, that's a big win. It speaks to the strength of the system. It speaks to the validity of the concept that the Hercules is a big near surface gold deposit. And that gives us the confidence to start moving further afield and really starting to articulate that scale of the project.
And knowing what you do now, has this changed, or how has this changed your perspectives on the project?
I'd say it's increased our confidence. You always have that little bit of nervousness until you drill it yourself, and then when you get the proof is in the pudding, you get the results, and okay, this is what it is. Also, just starting to look at the data here, we're seeing that the targets are open-ended. So that means that we haven't closed them off. We're going to be doing some geophysics here fairly shortly to articulate how and where these targets extend to. And that data will drive our next phase of drilling, which will probably launch sometime this fall.
And that leads into my next question is, what are the next steps for Eclipse?
I think that it's a two-pronged approach. I think that we can work on articulating the scale even more. It is a very large system that we're dealing with. So we'll do some work to continue to articulate that scale. And then I think that what we'll start to head down the path of is the early stages of drilling off for resource. One of the unique advantages of the Hercules project is it came with a high-level drill permit, which allows us to do some pretty significant drill programs and possibly get the program to resource stage fairly quickly.
Mike, thanks for talking through these points. How can shareholders or potential investors connect with you or any of your team?
Yeah, you can click on the link below. That'll get you in contact with Dylan Burke, our Vice President of Investor Relations. And you can get in contact with Dylan and we can schedule a call to talk through any points that people want to know about the company or the project.
Okay, well, Mike, thanks for taking the time to walk through these points. And I'd like to extend the invite to any shareholders or potential investors to reach out to Dylan Burke, your VP of IR, for any follow-up information.